welcome to my video, and today I will be showing you how to use custom makeup. Since my friend wanted a tutorial, so I'm gonna do it. Now first off, here is the fit without a face. Cause I'll first be making I'll first be making a face for this outfit. But first off, I'm using one of the default skin tones. I like to try and edit them as best as I can, but I also suck with skin tones. Like seriously, when I draw, I have to look up skin tones because I suck at making them. But anyway, this is the color I slightly edited to. I made it slightly more tan because I don't know exactly because this outfit's supposed to actually, do you know what it is? It's supposed to be more like a plant warrior. I feel like that's kind of obvious actually. But either way, she needs a face. So we'll be going on to faces. Checking the chat. And now firstly, I'm going to be making a more humanoid face. And then I'm probably going to make a more unnatural face. Here's what to do. And when it comes to eyes, I'd like to use these ones. If I'm trying to be making like a more unique look. Because I just think they're cool. And they're nicely shaped. And these eyes can also do that, although you will need eyelashes, and I forgot to put on eyelashes, so probably not gonna touch these ones. And I also like these eyes, but they're new, so I haven't even gotten the chance to use them. I also really like these ones. And also, I know it's one of these eyes I like, but I forgot the specifics. Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's this one, I think. And these ones are also very pretty, but I'm probably going to be sticking to these because they're my favorite. And I'm just gonna be looking. Where's the scroller thing? I can't find the scrolly thing. Well, I was gonna show you all of my faces so you can get a vibe, but these are the only faces that have shown up. As you can tell, I used I need to check the eyes. I used these eyes for this face, and I used the newer one for this face. Actually, I don't know what I used for this one, but it looks really cool. And I use these ones, apparently. Actually, these ones are also pretty nice. Those eyes again. Oh yeah, I forgot about those eyes. These eyes are also pretty good for making more unique looking looks, if you ask me. Yep, these ones specifically. And, I like these eyes too, I guess. Although that's more for the character I'm trying to be. This is a fit for Lobit when the Siemens animatronics, and this is, a face. This is a face. And so is this. This is a face for Ballora. Also, I have these eyes, which leads me on to the next thing. Masculine eyes. Because they are really cool. I really like these ones. As you can tell, if you check my videos with masculine eyes, as far as I'm aware, this is the only one that I use. I also think this one's interesting. I also like these, but they're a bit high up. So the makeup will look like, but the makeup will look like that. The makeup will still look like that, but it looks mildly better. And with these eyes. And I just don't like the look of these eyes. And these ones are also cool. But also, we have these ones, which objectively look better. And we also have these ones, which are similar. And now I'm actually going to try and make a face for her. But I've got to... Oh, yeah. I forgot. You can just do that. So now, again, I'm going to go for a more humanoid look for her. Because I feel like that's what this calls for at the moment. Okay, I also have used these eyes for more cutesy faces. And I'm going to do cute faces without eyebrows, or eyes without eyebrows, because that's what I need. I can only change the eye color, not the white part, which is boo. And just going to the eyes, because that is honestly what I do. I search for eyes I like until I find a good one. And frankly, I am probably going to go with these eyes, probably. I don't know exactly what color I'm gonna go for. Shoot, I hate that. I might go for like a light bluey color to match the roses. I was pointing at the roses like you can see. I mean this, trying to try and match that color. And that looks good enough. I do hate how you cannot make the eyes fully white without it messing up. Oh shoot, eyebrows. And I'm going to save this unfinished outfit because I want to keep everything. And what? No, wait. I have like a bunch of outfits that are like not done. Oh shoot. I'm just gonna get rid of that and get on with my day. Huh? Oh, thank you. I agree with that. Oh yeah, I didn't save it. Just deleted it. But I agree. This outfit is very cutesy. Done. They should increase the amount of outfits you could save. Make that a pass. Hopefully people won't get mad at it. Oh yeah, but I need to remove the bandana. I forgot what it was called there for a second. Okay, now you can see the eyebrows. And the eyebrows do depend on the face. These ones already match the hair color, but try and match it with the hair color unless you want it to be dyed. And for, like if you want to go for softer, these eyebrows are probably good, although they're a bit high up in my opinion. These ones also work, honestly, and not very good with choosing eyebrows. I feel like these ones look nice. Like, I prefer the ones that actually look like they have, like you can actually see the eyebrow color instead of these. I guess, like these ones would probably be, I'm gonna try and darken it. Yeah. Like, they're not bad, in my opinion. They could be better. And these ones are also really cute. I have no idea what the heck I'm doing. This is for a friend. And these ones would also be good as long as you have dark hair. Angry. These are good for angry faces. If it's more tilted, inwards towards the nose, and like arch, then it's good for angry faces. And if they're more like, I guess like not as tilted in and are more like tilted at the sides, downwards obviously, then it's good for sadder faces. For neutrals, I don't know. I don't actually know. Just go for the vibe. These eyebrows are also good. I like them too, but more for like alternative themes, like the really thin ones. And now I'm going for. I've got to go find the ones I liked, which is that one. But the eyebrows being more closer to the face are good for angry. Actually, I'm gonna go with those. Love how I said that I prefer the ones that match your hair color better, even though these are darker, but you can see the orange. So that's what I love these lips, honestly. They are so pretty. I can't show, I'm gonna re-go to my faces. Yeah, I try and use different lips, but like these ones, like these two, I love. And if I find, Yeah, this one fun too. So, and I sometimes use it. I haven't really used the new lips, but and and this one. I was looking for this, but this one seems interesting for obvious reasons. I really like the shape. And honestly, I do not use any of the mask lips really, except for me. Like, even with my masculine face, don't use these. Those are ugly. Again, I don't have my thing to go down. So I can't really show you any of my mask faces, which is annoying. Honestly, I can't tell. I don't really like those either. I really like these ones. This one, I'm pretty sure, unless I'm thinking of another one. Because they're the ones I'm looking for. Actually, I think it's these ones. Yeah, this one. I also really like this one. And all of these. Not that one. But those are, in general, the ones I like to use. And for coloring, I don't really know. I try to make it more, like, for naturals, I like to kind of, like, stick over here. Because, well, not really over here, more, like, over here. Here to the orangey red area. Because, your lips are, like, a natural reddish color, I think. So, I like doing that. And for, like, actual lips colors, I like to, like, just mess with it, like, keep it over here and, like, darken it to, like, a color that matches the skin tone. And for unnatural colors, I don't know, the lip colors, I mean, I guess those have unnatural lips, so it's supposed to match the character. I just try and match the color to, like, the character's skin tone. I don't exactly know how it works, but, like for a natural color, like this, actually, I should probably choose a more natural color. Like that. That does not work on, wait, no, I'm breaking my own rules. That does not look natural on her. It does look cute, but that does not look natural. Although if you were to bring it up and actually, like, do that color looks slightly more natural. So that's just my real sum for natural colors. But I'm probably not gonna go with natural lips. Probably gonna try and I'm gonna get them to her lips to fit the color scheme. And I like that color, so we're going for that color. And is that a VIP pick or just a joke? I don't know. And on to contour. I hate this one. Right off the bat, I hate it. I don't really know. Actually, it doesn't really look bad here, but eh. I don't like the powdered one either. Like, I'm pretty sure that one's kind of popular, but I just don't like it. And my favorite one is probably this one. I really like this powder for contour. And when it comes to contour, I try not to make it white. I try to make it like a really, like, well, an off-white color for lighter skin tones, obviously. And I try to make it match the skin tone, but a lot lighter. So the same goes for black skin, which I'm going to save, like, this face once I'm done with it. Actually, I'm going to save this face, make a black face, well, forward face, and then an unnatural face to go off of that. And I like this contour. This one's fun for unnatural themes, although it will stick kind of well, not exactly pink. Like, the blush will change colors depending on what color you're using. Kind of style. Like, I like most of the contours, honestly. The hair's getting covered. The hair's covering. I already have this outfit safe, so who cares if I delete the hair? So I'm just going to take out that hair because I need to talk about cheekbones. Like, this is much better for defined cheekbones than that one is. Like if it cuts off, then you're most likely going to get defined cheekbones. Although this one, they're not as defined, they're a lot more softer. Same. Well, they're there on this face, but I think you understand what I mean. And and I don't know. I like to use this one too sometimes, like, cause like they are super defined, but she does not. At least for this, I'm not going to go for a defined look for that. I do use these two, but I'm not going to go for a defined look for her, cause she seems soft. And now, on to this stuff, which I'm not gonna be good at explaining. Honestly, I leave the nose for last, cause layering. So wait, I'm going to show you what happens when you just putting on a random nose. When you put on a nose first, it gets covered, and like objectively you could do that, but also that takes time and I'm lazy. So anyways, I start off with blush. Honestly, I don't really know how it... Honestly, the blush is most likely already kind of pinky. Like, you can edit it, but I put, like, just go through them till I find one I like for the character. Like, the ones I'm choosing are normally the ones I go for. If they're not, I'll tell you. But, like, I just like going through them to check. I don't think he's that one that much. And I know I do not use this Dracula looking blush at all, really. And so far, the blush I like the most is that one, because it looks cute. Blush is first because that's going to go under everything. Unless... where is it? Unless you use the powder for whatever reason, that would go on under. Unless again, you're using it for the face mask. Then, even then, maybe for the face mask. Either way, whatever. And there's eyeliner. I just realized there's eyeliner. You can't see it well, but I might actually use that. Now eyeshadow. I don't know what I do here. I just mess with it. I think this one would interesting enough. And I really like this one too. Honestly, that's just how I do it. I just mess with it till it looks nice. And do it till it fills up every slot. And that looks pretty cool, although you can't really see that. Oh, actually, you kind of can. So I'm gonna put that back on. And, well, for eyeshadow, the ones I like, that one, for, like, stuff like this, same for that one. Like, in general, like, I like to use these ones the most for, like, Inhuman outfits, because I'm basic. And I also really like that one, although there is the crying gem things. I don't use that often. Same with that one. I do like using this one too, for more natural-ish look. And honestly, this one's probably gonna become a favorite because look at it. It is plain. It is a plain. This one also looks good, but that one's plain. And I like to use that for goth / unnatural looks. And I also like that, like, kind of these for unnatural looks too. And that looks cool, so I'm going to put it on. I'm probably going to make it green. And you can't see that. So never mind, that gets taken off. It did look cool, but I want to keep the flowers. But I'm probably going to put on this eyeshadow. Maybe. I like it in green, and it kind of defines the swirlies a bit more. And now, onto noses. I don't know, they should not touch the lips. I use basically all of the noses, except this one. But just find one you like. I don't have any rules for noses. And so I think that one looks the best. So now that's that face done. Also, actually, I should do a natural face first. So I'm going to be doing a natural face. Like, I'm going to keep, like, all of this. But, like, see, it kind of looks kind of boring now, doesn't it? Like, it has, like, 2 things on. So if you want a more natural look, then I need to find it. I may be in the wrong section. Moles and freckles. I feel like that, like, entirely makes the face more interesting. And also, you can layer noses to help make them look more interesting too. And it also just gives out more definition, which is very important. Make sure it's the right shape though. That's not like cute. Although for more natural looks, you should probably swap out these eyes, because those are not natural eyes. So let me just find something. I know, I was looking for these ones, I think. Well, these are actually, it could go, these are also not very natural. I just came across an issue. Probably gonna go for these ones. And for eye color, if you're making a more natural face, make it a more natural color. I'm going for blue because that's what it did last time. But like, this little face is very cutesy. Wait, did I save that one? Yes, I did. But now this face looks pretty natural and very cute. Well, the lips could probably actually, shoot, I have to go refine them. I hate this game. Yeah, found them. Now I've got to find the right color. Yeah, that looks a lot more natural, I think. Now I have a cutesy natural face that I'm again going to save. Now back to this face. And now I'm going to go change my skin tone. Because now I'm going to be doing darker skin tones. And I'm just going to edit it slightly more. Because again, I like to customize my skin. But I suck at making skin tones. And I'm going to ignore the face. Good. Yeah, and that color looks not washed out. So, we're good. Because you do not want a washed out skin. Like anything. I should probably show you what washed out skin looks like. I'm going to save this color. And if you bring it more down, it turns like a more like sickly gray color, which you do not want. Actually, it looks fine for, well, it does look okay like now, but even then, like for like whiter skin tones, you do not want it to go into like this overly orange kind of shade, and you don't want it to become like overly yellow. I don't really have any tips for that. Like, here it is here. It's a lot harder to tell. Like, that look is way too red. And that's just ugly. But yeah, that is my point on skin tones. Now I'm going to remove all of the makeup. For obvious reasons. Because we're making a new face. Not actually. Well, kind of because I don't want to just copy the same thing. And I kind of want to mess around with that new that's eye color, eye shading thing. So, and I'm probably gonna go for, oh yeah, I need to remove that too, because that did not look that good. These eyes confuse me. They either thinking that one or that one. These ones feel too tired, so I'm probably gonna go for that one. And I've I'm not choosing the other face. I'm too lazy for that. But her eyes are blue, again. Because obviously I gave her blue eyes. And so I think the eyebrows might need to change for this face. To form like more like these ones that like follow the eye shape a bit better. And that works too. I don't know if those are the same ones or not, but whatever. Now for these lips, honestly. Oh yeah, I also heard that this shit is objectively the best for custom makeup. But as you can tell, I did not use that at mostly. But like again, I like to make the, I don't know, I just edit with them until that looks decent enough. That looks decent enough. These aren't the lips I'm going for because they don't really match the vibe. But that's how I mess around with these lips since they're already kind of colored. And now I'm going to try and use different lips because I'm making a different face. But that color is a no. Too washed out, and I feel like it looks oddly pink. And that is also kind of feels just washed out. Like they should probably be more up here. Ish. Like for a natural color, I think that's decent enough. And objectively, just stay for darker values. Because color magic. There's a term for that. I'm an artist. I should know that term, but I don't. And I'm probably going to try and give them more colorful-ish lips, because there's nothing stopping me. So I'm going to go for these ones. Yeah, that color. And now for contour. This. Again, I don't even like this. No. Honestly, I find powdered donut face kind of cool sometimes, but I'm not going for powdered donut look for that. Cause white. Wait, I didn't even mess with this. Shoot. I honestly don't have any tips for this. But white? No. That makes the face too washed out, and you can't go for the same color as your skin tone. Look at that. Just like try laying it in it, because that looks a lot better in my opinion. And honestly, kind of like again, this is a different face, so I'm doing what I want, and I'm doing that. Now for noses. I don't know. I think it depends on like the shade. I'm trying to find, yeah, like that. These noses, white. No. I guess like you can either match it to skin tone, or I'd recommend matching it to skin tone or making it slightly lighter for these reasons. So, and now I'm just going to make another face. I'm going to use this because I wanted to originally. I might darken it slightly. And again, I'm going to slightly darken it. That looks interesting. I don't know, just making a face. I've been filming for 29 minutes! Oh. I did not know that, and that was loud. Sorry about that. I expected this video to be short, honestly. That's why I filmed it, because I don't want to edit. I mean, it's not much editing I can do. So it's whatever. But my friend's not going to watch this. I mean, to the friend I'm making this for, you don't have to watch the entire thing. I feel like I've given enough tips. Or you could just skip around. But I'm just... as you can tell, I'm just messing with the face. I'm going to try that, and that doesn't really work. That looks cool, and I'm going to try use that. I don't think I'm going to make it any, I'm going to try making it black. Actually, the pink looks cooler. And these do not look cool. I do not like the new flower things, honestly. That looks cool, though. And I'm going to try it for a nose. Oh yeah, I've got to change the color. And I'm probably going to go for that one. And I'm going to try putting freckles on. Making it when I forgot blush. I mean, does the face need blush? Let's check. Because sometimes they don't. Oh yeah, I should probably talk about blush though. I just like to grayscale it. Cause, I mean, there is a slight effect. But that's just my general tips. Grayscale it, but I personally don't think the face really needs it. So I'm going to put on the freckles I said I would because I want them. And I actually really like this face too, so I'm saving it. Oh my god, this thing is back! But these are all of my faces. If you want, I can make a short and just show you everything I used. But you can see what I like and dislike for faces. So now onto an inhuman. I'm going to delete this face. An inhuman one. And you guys can choose which one looks the best. So I don't know if I'm probably okay. So like I like to make the skin should be the lightest possible color, if you ask me. So I've got to just figure out what color I like. Honestly, this outfit was not really built for an inhuman skin. But I like the light pink. So I'm going to go for this light pink. And for inhuman faces, eyes. I mean these one. Well, I mean, you normally don't use eyes. I'm not saying you can't, but if you were to, I'd probably use these two, plus maybe this one, and like maybe that one. Like those are the eyes I would recommend using if you want to use eyes. But we are not using eyes. So first off, we're gonna start with the makeup, so we can form a face. Cause that's the first thing you do. You try and form a face. So I just like messing around with it till I have something figured out. Because if you don't know this, you kind of need a face. And sometimes that happens. Make sure you're on the right one. So I don't really like that green. Like, I like just to mess with it till it looks like there's eye sockets. Because you know what everything has? Eye sockets. Honestly, that might just look better darker. Let me in the chair! Eye sockets. And I should probably throw in a bit of green somewhere. Like that, you can see the eye sockets, which very important. And I might make this a crying face. Nope, that looks too black. Could try. No, I don't like that one either. I think I'm going to go for this one. Like, doesn't this look interesting? And I just like messing with it till I've got something down. Kind of like that. So now, lips. Honestly, for my inhuman flicks, I'm more likely to go with those ones. But like, I would stick. I don't know. I'm honestly probably gonna. Actually, I might like use this one. But like, I'm going to probably most likely stick with the same lips. Because I've got literally nothing else. So yeah. I feel like I went slightly country there. I'm not country. I'm from Illinois. I don't know why I forgot that for a second. I should know where I was born. And there's bald people behind me. And I'm going to use these lips. I think they look better pink. So I'm going to make them pink. And my rule of thumb applied for these kind of faces too. Probably, I'm gonna make it lighter. But like, rule of thumb. I'm gonna go with that. And you know what this is missing? A nose. I forgot to put like blue on any of my faces. But whatever. This is the end of the video, and this is just how I make faces. Goodbye.